I think we're looking good. I think we're okay. I think we're good to go. I think we're making some progress. That's what I think. I could be wrong. But, holy shit. Last quest was, like, bonkers. Really good shit. I'm getting really into this.
It's all right. Sid has nothing to fear from Coco.
You're a little loud.
You'll deal with him.
I hope you're right.
What? Who's talking to me? I heard Sid. And I know they're referring to me. Oh, we're speaking with Otto? Let's do some warm-up. Let's get a bounty out of the way. Let's hunt a monster before we get trapped in a, 3.5 hour cutscene. Let's see, what do we got here? Belphegor, I'd like to take this one out. The Broken Hilt in Rosaria. Where's the Broken Hilt? I wish I could, like, mark this on the map. Local map. Open the world map. I gotta look around, right? That's the Abbey. I don't think it's gonna be around here. They're not gonna put two of the bounties in the same area. Let's go up here. East Pool? No, I don't want to travel there yet. Hang on. The Dim. Maybe it's up here? No, the Broken Hilt. This is Lost Wing. Dragon's Eyrie. Airy? Northreach, Meadows. Penitent's Gate. Broken Hilt. We could find this, guys. We could find this. Lost Wing. This is this whole area that I just looked at. It's got to be an area I've been to, right? Because it's in Rosaria. This is Rosaria right here. 3 Reeds? Broken Hilt. The Whispering Waters. Fox Dry Cliff. Lost Plume. The Rose Gate. It's the Abbey. East Pool. Oh, right. The Dim is, so that's that area where that, where it leads to Phoenix Gate, I believe. But I don't think I could travel the Phoenix Gate. Or can I? Whoops. Port Isolde, southwestern Rosaria. I want to say it's here. So, the Broken Hilt. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm not sure exactly where that is. Unless it's over here somewhere. There's more stuff over here. Maybe I need to play more to open up more of the map, possibly. Alright. I mean, we could do another one. I like to see if I can do another one. I don't want to just roam around the map, though. That's the thing. I want to know, like, exactly where I'm going. Where's this dude? West of Rhiannon's Ride. Secret. Okay. Hawk's Dry Cliff. Muddy Murder. I know where Hawk's Dry Cliff is. Alright. Clairview and Sunbreak. Yeah, how do I get to Sunbreak? This is all Rosaria, though. I know where let's see, west of Rhiannon's Ride, and then Hawk's Dry Cliff. Okay. Hawk's Cry Cliff, not Dry Cliff. And then... west of Rhiannon's Ride. I mean, I could just go here. Let's see. Screw it. See what happens. Oh, I don't have Jill with me. Son of a bitch.
This one.
Nice. Cool. I don't think it's gonna be in town. Might be like down by the swamp, maybe. It said Muddy Murder, right? Ow. I'm locked onto everybody. Oh shit, I got this guy. Why did I forget about that? That leveled me up automatically. Almost feel bad for them. Alright, let me try that on let me try that shit out on a boss. Where are you? You gotta be around here. This looks like an open area. This looks like a good place to kill a mud monster. Where am I? Hawk's Cry Cliff. Yeah, it's gonna be up here somewhere. Oh, is that it? Only 21 hours left to the ending. Here's hoping. Wyvern. I love this thing. I don't even have to worry about the deadly takedown anymore. No more anxiety about it. I like the never-ending Titan fight. Look, I'm not trying to be, like, braggy or anything. That didn't take me as long as, like, some of the other fights. I thought it was, honestly, I thought it was awesome. I thought it was a fun fight. And I love the design of, like, half Kupka, half Titan, like that kind of deal. I thought we were going to go full, Icon. Which is, you know, it's epic, but it doesn't really, you know, the gameplay mechanics of it kind of leave more to be desired. But I'm glad, like, I liked the fight that it was. Like, it let me, like, play him till the end. Like, it didn't, like, cutscene out. I don't know what it was. It just did not last as long as I thought it would. I feel like there was other fights that lasted longer. Like, God, who's the Danzig dude that I fought in the beginning with the mirror, like the walls, the cosmic walls and shit that he was throwing at me? That dude lasted way longer. Oh shit. Surrounded by dickheads.
Help me, boy.
What the hell is this creature? All right, so I'm still here. I bet you it's up there. Hang on, let me see. But I'm guessing that you're saying never ending. You didn't like it that much? Is it? Maybe it's up. No, this is just somewhere to jump. Trying to find this bounty. All right. Game does an amazing job of the spectacle in a fight. I just always feel like it's too dragged out when you fight a boss in this game. Yeah. Some of them do feel like that. I don't know what it was. The Titan one just wasn't... I don't know. Maybe it moved quicker. The liquid flame guy that I fought the other day, that seemed like it was dragging a little bit. Like, that could have been cut short. Because it's like, alright, he's dead. Like, come on. But also, you will have them down to 0.0001 HP, and they will still be alive and kicking.
This one. Now, Torgal!
Standing there on a small piece of land for 10 minutes smacking Titan's fist when he's punching and misses it was excessive. Alright, this is the beginning. It said Hawk's Cry Cliff, right? I'm not crazy. See, I wish we could take those bounties with us. Like, I wish we could just accept them and, like, we could refer to them later on, like, if we needed to in our journal or something. Like, some kind of part of our quest log. But we can't. We have to go all the way back to the Moogle station and talk to that dude. And I don't want to travel all the way back to the hideaway just to, like, figure out where I'm supposed to go. And it doesn't even help me. It just gives me general name. I don't want to spend, like, it's a 50-hour game. I don't want to spend all this time, like, looking around the map for a random creature that I don't even know what it looks like. Also, at the same time, it was like, I think, a bunch of words. I think it looks like that creature that I fought in Drake's Breath, that island. I'm pretty sure that's what they're saying. And also, when they say Hawk's Cry Cliff, does that mean this whole thing? Or, I mean, obviously this is named something different. This is named something different. I'm guessing it means the actual cliff, like around here. So I'll stick to just this. Ah, there we go. Okay. I was literally right there. The Flan Prince. I should probably do this with Jill. I don't know. This might take a little long. Guaranteed. 38? Are you fucking serious? No, I can't. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Bro. Ow. I was right though, it is that monster. I hate this thing. Ooh. Holy shit. Nope. What's that muck monster Pokemon? Like Grimer, maybe? That's what this thing reminds me of. There we go. Yeah. Probably should save that. Eh, whatever. Nope. Oh, gross. Don't let him catch him, that. I'm fucked. There we go. Well, shit.
Nice try.
Okay, not as long as I thought it would be. Sweet, 12K. Almost enough to buy some music. Gelatinous mass. Oh shit. But I still need the scarlet tight.
Well, it's dead now. Whatever it was.
I need the scarletite for the Drake's breath belt something bracers. I think the next one I'm gonna see if Jill can spot me. Not that that was hard. I just hate dropping literally all of my health on those things. All right. Back to it. It's you.
Jill looked white as a sheet when
Is it business or pleasure? Go on then.
I'm afraid to say pleasure. Like, what's she gonna want? And who could blame her? Refills, please.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Okay. Automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Platinum cannons? No, that's not it.
Is that all?
Curious what those were called. Hang on. I don't have enough to make it, I don't think. Maybe I do.
So, what it be?
Drake Slayer's belt, that's it. Wait. That's not it. Drake Slayer's bracelets, that's what it was. But then there's the belt. Fuck. So I need more Electrum and Scarletite. Well, son of a bitch. So I need 2 Scarletite and more Electrum. I got the first Scarletite, I think, out in the world somewhere, so I guess I'll just keep doing that. Whatever. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. The State of the Realm. Where is that? Is that downstairs? That's the backyard. No, it's all the way over here. All that stuff is happily over here. Looking to you.
villains have been up to their old tricks again.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive. Sorry, but I've got a few more sets of small clothes that could do with a rinse.
Goblin coin. Keep forgetting to come down here. Ooh. You always give me some good stuff.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Let's see. What do you
Here's
got?
everything we've received.
Cleric's
and everything
medallion.
promised.
Renown. They say it is your men who keep the roads free of beast and bandit. As one whose livelihood is reliant on safe passage from market to market, my chocobos, and I thank you.
You earned this.
You're welcome. What is that? Dire Wolf Jess.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Okay. Increases healing potency of potions by 40%. Gah. That's kind of nice. That would really help me out. Reduce flames of rebirth cooldown by 12 seconds. Do I need it? I don't know. Have I been using the flames of rebirth that often? I use a mixture of a lot of things, so like holding off on that for 12 seconds wouldn't kill me. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna keep the defense. Obviously keep the berserker ring. That's a godsend. Increases attack by 12. Yeah, I need to keep the defense up. I gotta get that up pretty substantially. Okay, where are we at with abilities? Only at 348. All right, I gotta start saving up. I really want, speaking of Flames of Rebirth, I kind of want the mastered version of it. And then I gotta do this. Damn, that's badass too. Son of a bitch. There's too many. All right. Vivian.
Ah, my favorite pupil. What is it that you wish to learn? Here's the latest information I have.
Kupka and his private guard, the men in the rock, capture Rosalith. Though Clive and his friends are able to put the Domix to the sword, Clive is unable to deal the finishing blow to the injured dominant thanks to the unexpected intervention of a mysterious stranger who spirits him away to who knows where. So, Kupka's not dead. I just cut his hands off. Something tells me we haven't seen the last of him. And he's gonna come back with like these like crazy ass bionic hands. That's gonna completely screw me.
Here you are.
Okay. You okay? All right.
Very good.
Very good. Jolly good. All right, Otto. I think that was everybody. Well, no. The reading table and then Orchestrion. And 1,000 tomes. Guess we can go and read those really quick. Come here. What? Oh. What? Get your own then. Oh, actually, you can unscrew the cap.
Maeve knows how to probe it.
I'm nervous. All right. Sorrow's faded form. A rose is a rose. Oh, you know what? I think I changed it to that track. That's why it was sounding so drab. So that just stays on until I change it? That's funny. I thought it resets after like a quest or something, or after I leave and come back. Craziness, I'm telling you. Craziness.
It's all right.
Oh.
See, there's nothing to fear from
I feel like I read that weeks ago.
Tom says he's looking for books about
Torms is gonna look into what happened to Torgal for us. You make sure he's not hurting himself doing, well, whatever the fuck it is he did.
Okay.
My knowledge is yours.
Oh, I gotta ask about all this stuff.
And so, it is done.
Legacy's
Yet
past.
the tale is far from over.
I know. Very far from over. About 21 hours till over. And though we cannot know in triumph of or tragedy, I only pray that I am there to bear witness.
I still remember.
The day I first met Tet and Crow, chasing their father around. Neither spoke or smiled. Thank goodness they did, and pain faded, and you know, left me with laugh and frolic and vigor. They reminded us that no matter how deep our wounds, we'll still sit here and talk and talk and talk.
Look around you.
What is Imperial Library? In 5 short years, we have amassed more volumes than most men or women might hope to see in their lifetime. No longer our tales. We have liberated them, and they fill minds and hunger for knowledge, and yada yada, much more out there. We, you know, gather what we can. Chronicle of our own adventures might even view 1,000 tomes.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Clive tells Hippocrates. Harpocrates.
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Oh. The Holy Order of Shields, Black and Pinion. Oh, this is the Game of Thrones shit here. Official name of the Order of Knights established in the Imperial province of Rosaria, who persecute and purge bearers and those who shield them, commonly known as the Black Shields after the color of their armor, a hue seemingly chosen to differentiate this new elite order from the silver-clad Dragoons. Unlike the heroic Dragoons, however, they are feared and loathed throughout the Imperial province. Wait, these open up other stuff? Okay. My God, it does. Wait. Dominant of the Icon Titan, Warden of Earth on... At Roslith Castle, okay. He sends his forces to ransack Roslith, capital city of Rosaria, and Clive's former home. Hope of drawing him out. Clive takes up the offer and is able to best Kupka in battle, cutting off his hands in the process. Before Clive can deal the finishing blow, the helpless Hugo is spirited away by a mysterious man from Wallowed. Titan. Yeah, he looked like... That's a straight up Doomsday looking design. That's so cool. The Warden of the Earth, of whom Hugo Kupka is the current dominant, he takes the form of a stone-skinned giant whose granite fists shake the earth. Cool. The Men of the Rock. How, like, I don't understand. Oh, these are just related topics. So crazy. Annabelle Lesage. Annabella Lesage. Okay. A lot of lore. I'm gonna have to like come through and read this. All of it. Not on stream, but... Rebellion dedicated to worship of the Mother Crystals. Or do what I always do and just watch a YouTube video about it all. Let someone else do the research. That's what they get paid to do. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
You wish to study the tomes?
There's so many. Kind of almost up to date on the bestiary, though. Orcs. Odin, the Warden of Darkness who rides into battle atop his spectral steed, and whose black blade is said to be sharp enough to split the very seas in twain. His latest dominant, King Barnabas of Warlowed.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Yeah, bro. And then some.
Says he's looking for books about Torgal.
And then some. Curious if anyone I know personally has sat and read through all of that. Very curious.
Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her back.
Alright, there's more stuff, but that's fine.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive.
Otter, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Oh, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes
Alright, so I'm not alone.
unusual. No leads yet.
It's just so much. I can't keep up with it.
Right.
It's so much homework that you have to do.
When you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Oh, that was...
Mid.
What a twist.
When
Holy
did you get
shit, how
back?
long her hair was.
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't
We need
just
these flowers picked.
Please oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on.
Have I seen this girl before? I don't remember her too well.
Bloody Tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Mid. What a name.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right?
Wait, was Sid her dad?
You'll be staying.
I didn't read the lore.
Say yes, which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
I should have listened to Tomes.
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Wait. Are you serious? Her name is Medolphus? Wasn't his Sidolphus?
That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Sid's gonna chop off Kupka's head this time.
Yeah,
Yes.
you won't like that.
Wolf Farmer Auto keeps both chocobos and antelopes after 5 o'clock. Just call that because Sid called her name. You got me. That was amazing. Medolphus.
Thank you, Sid.
I mean, I believed you because I could see somebody in this world being named that. It's hard for me to believe someone was even named Sidolphus.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks in
Okay. At least this stuff is local, I guess.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop.
They really made this lady into like a British B. Arthur, didn't they?
Materials. Here's the list.
List of materials. Here you go.
Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Alright. I missed all of that.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Irrepressible, the word? Is irrepressible the word? That girl doesn't let anything get her down, that's for certain. Quite the opposite, in fact. She's got a way of making every bugger else get up, dance to her tune.
Father like daughter.
I'd say it ran in the blood if I didn't know any better. What is that? All the fun of Twitch, but IRL. Grab your Twitch. Oh, TwitchCon. They're advertising TwitchCon tickets on. They must not have sold a lot. That sucks. No, I cannot go, unfortunately. I don't think I'll ever go back to Vegas. I've been there twice, and I think that's good enough for me. I think my Vegas privileges have been revoked. Can't wait to see what kind of queer contraption she comes up with next. So as long as she doesn't try to rope me into the building and for her.
Coin purse weighing you down.
So wait, am I supposed to buy anything? That's actually pretty good. I'll come back for this. I'm not sure exactly. So more porn stars can snap their spines jumping into the ball pit? Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to pay. Like, how much are they? I'm curious. I closed the link, whatever. That's what I want to pay, I don't know, 200 bucks for. I'm sure that's way more than that, probably.
And what can I do for you? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
So wait, defense goes up by 1? Starfield is sitting at 88 right now on Metacritic. Yeah. I'm gonna say I'm not in any rush to play it. Like I said, like I didn't pre-order. Title's true. I've been watching reviews all day on it, like spoiler-free stuff, but you know. And supposedly it's good. After the first 12 hours. That's all I heard. Not very parent-friendly, is it? I think they're giving it the 80s. I think they're giving it the high 80s because it's not as buggy. It's still buggy. There's still shit that, you know, there's still not T-poses, but you know what I mean, like floating NPCs and shit. There's still some of that, but nothing game-breaking at launch that people can say. Like nothing 76 bad, nothing Skyrim bad when it came out, you know, first launched, you know. So that is technically a win for Bethesda, I want to say. Co-Carnage was playing it. I was watching him play it. I think he's still playing it. And he's basically, somebody in his chat was like, it's Fallout in space. And Co was like, what else did you expect? That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what Bethesda promised you it would be. And that's pretty much what it is. First thing you saw in reviews is just like Elder Scrolls, just like Fallout, for all the good and the bad. And you were like, yep, just what you expected. Yeah, exactly. And I like Fallout. I really liked Fallout 4. That was another game that took a while to get into, obviously. Because, you know, you take a while before you get to like Diamond City and shit. But like, it's very, you know, it's open world, it's exploratory. Like, that's what you do. That's what Bethesda does. And if you're into that, great. But I don't know what people were expecting.
Come again.
I mean, granted, I played Fallout 4 before I was married, before I had 2 kids. So we'll see how this one goes. I'm still going to play it. I heard, well, the other thing is, though, Shun, I heard the story is actually pretty damn good. Like, there's, I forgot what the article said. I think it was like an IGN article. I'm gonna try and do this verbatim. They were saying something like the intergalactic mystery story has a really decent payoff. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. That keeps me interested, because if I have to grind through a game, which I've done before, and the story is like legit and it's like a decent payoff, then I'm good with it. I have no problem with that. I've done that for like I said, Fallout 4. I've done that for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've done that for Valhalla. You know, like I've played games like that and wound up really enjoying them after a while.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
That being said, I am waiting for Game Pass. I will play it on the 6th. I'm not even done with this game, so. And this is another game, admittedly, where it took a while for me to get into. And I'm into it. I like it. Sketches and ineffable. There we go.
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Till I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And mids, no doubt.
Alright.
That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Bardolph. How often do I talk to that dude? Where is he? Oh, he must be like all the way down by the boats, right?
Jill looked white as a sheet.
I also read that like a lot of people are relieved that it just runs. Like they pull it up on PC. It's not skipping. It's not like, you know, glitching out. A bug here, a couple bugs here and there, but at least it runs. At least they can play the game. So I think all that ties into that score.
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
Ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Make for Martha's Rest. Oh, we do have to leave. Alright. Let's get to work. I froze in midair. I did not think that was going to happen. That was fantastic. Like the midair jump at the end of a sitcom. There we go. Probably, I thought that was a little funnier in my head than what it actually turned out to be. We're going in the bar, right? Yeah. Peruse. Never down raw, less bitter juices, inspire violent retching and loose bowels. Ooh. Avoid the frying pan, lest foul stink taint the iron, rendering it none better than slog. And by no means put to stew, lest the vapors overexcite. Who are you? Following cheatery will be repaid with a swift boot to the arse, mucking, stacking, packing, peeking, palming, foisting, fingering. Holy shit. Martha don't fuck around, man. No fingering in my bar. No palming either.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Here for some palming.
Finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Oh, I found it. Okay, so a 3-day ticket to TwitchCon is 230 bucks. 1-day ticket is 150, so not as much as I thought it would be. Still though, you got to pay for your own like flight to Vegas. Hotel probably. food, access to ball pit, etc. Oh, right, the other one was in Paris. I forgot about that. Medical bills for said ball pit? Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's go find Bernard. Oh, every time I see the X, I feel bad. Come here, you.
Fetch.
Clive had a full, like, steak dinner in his pocket, ready for, Torgal. How he delivers meals to people.
Stay sharp.
Stay sharp. I keep thinking, like, I need to go by this thing to fast travel, but I could just fast travel anywhere. Cannot. Can't travel anyway. This way? Yes. Alright. The ruins of Cressida. Or Cressida. Shun, how's Sea of Stars? You been playing it? Saw an ad for it earlier. Still need to check it out. The demo anyway. One day. What am I doing? There we go. Ambrosia.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
Bullseye. You gonna save for streams? That'd be awesome. We will be watching. How's everything else been? Feeling better? Trying to finish the platinum on Stardew. That's what you should be streaming. We want to see that. I guess over here. He dead? No, he's not. Surrounded by scorpions.
If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like
Yeah, but didn't you give away like $1 million out of the kindness of your heart in Stardew?
I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough.
Compared to Souls games.
If Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I.
Jesus.
Just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
Is it an actual game that like exists in the real world? It's just like embedded in Stardew, or like it's a game made up for Stardew? It's called Journey to the Prairie King. It's a twin stick shooter, most insane shit ever. I'll have to look that up. That's funny.
Where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came
Beat it without getting hit once. Holy shit.
I even patched up the bridge to get across.
Is that the last one you need?
Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you?
I call myself a dab hand. Yeah.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
This shouldn't take long.
Soil and stone!
Whoa. Oh man. Torgal, sick him. No, I'm talking about the bird. Get the bird. There we go. Scorpion was just fucking walking by and I just blasted the shit out of him. Jen's best friend is Stardew Junkie. I sent her a picture of the trophy. She texted back, dude, what kind of cocaine did you snort to get this? You should be like, if I was on cocaine, I would have gotten this a lot sooner. I beat the shit out of a plant with the Titan fist. Hell yeah. Vampire thorns. Nice.
You're finished.
Bring him on. Oh, fuck. What the hell is that? A wyvern. Oh, no, it's not. Hang on. What are you?
Get him.
Nice try.
Try. Oh, I hate when they back up. Damn, I fucked that up. Nope, fucked that up too, okay.
Too slow.
No, I did not want to do that. Wow, fuck it, whatever. Who cares? That was dumb. That was good. Nice.
You lose.
You lose. Took me like 4 years to finally get it. I've been trying to get on and off forever to beat the damn thing. It's like 12 levels too, and completely ring on what upgrades you get, what power-ups, or even how many enemies spawn in the level. Oh, this is the arcade game you're talking about? Jesus. That game went through such a fucking like tumultuous like development process too. It was just like one guy for the longest time. I read a book on it by Jason Schreier. He used to work at Kotaku. I think he works at like Bloomberg now or something. But he does like all the game reviews and stuff.
The village was abandoned.
Or like the expose pieces. But he wrote a book called Blood, Sweat, and Pixels, and Stardew was listed like it's a bunch of chapters about different games and like their development periods. Like they have like some games that are really small, some games that are like pretty big. Like Uncharted 4 was in there. I think Diablo 3 was in there. Their error code 36 or whatever. Just like stories of like how they released. And Stardew was like one dude, I think. I'm sure it's more now, but like like 6 years. He lived off. Yeah, dude, it was nuts. I gotta reread that book. It was so good. I recommend it if you can find it, like at the library or something, or for cheap. Really good book. Lived off his girlfriend's income for like 6+ years while he worked on it and became a millionaire overnight when it came out. Yeah, it was not like, and he sold. I think it wasn't a full price game. I'm not sure what he what they listed it on. Because I think it was only for mobile at first, right? So it was like $1.99 maybe. But even then, he was like making his money back like tenfold. It was nuts. Really cool story. But that's funny that they added like shit like that into it. They just kept working on it. Oh, was it 30? Okay, because I was thinking like also 14. I knew it was like I was definitely more than that. But yeah, you put it up on a store for early access for cheap, you're gonna make some fucking money off that. Especially if it's like good and you keep working at it. Alright, so that's that. Back to mid. Did I use any health? Okay, no, I didn't. Good. Where am I going? World map. I've started that game like 4 or 5 different times. I have it on Switch, and like my idea was like, oh, okay, I'll just play it like when I'm downstairs with Christina and like, you know, just kind of play it on and off. Like I did like Minecraft, and I just never got into it. Because every time I get back into it, it's like, oh, I'll just start a new farm, you know? And I just keep starting new farms. I have to create a new character. And then I think I downloaded it for mobile one time, and I still didn't do anything with it. One of the best games you ever played, if you were able to spend that much time working on a game from ground up like that. Stardew is the exact game you'd want to make. That's awesome. Harvest Moon 64, yeah. Directly inspired by it.
Summer Storm, that one.
Keeps on our toes, though. Okay.
What do you want?
What do you want? What do you want? Oh, shit. New weapon. Grindstone. Alright. Sure.
Should last you a good while.
Okay. There's waistcloth. I don't think I need that. Earth and Fury? Yeah, I need the Scarletite. Alright. Can I reinforce this thing? I cannot. Alright, whatever. How do you look? I mean, all the weapons in here are badass looking. I guess we'll do some reading really quick here. The reading table. Homecoming. I apologize for what happened to Rosalith. I fear what might have been not you, Gav, and Torgal fought so fiercely. Once again, you were there when I needed you most, and for that I shall forever be grateful. Seeing this city I had once come to know at my home, reduced to flame and rubble, has left me with such sadness in my heart. But the time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and the now. Our memories will be waiting for us with... I can't, sorry. When this is all through. Chill. I sounded like fucking the King George dude in Hamilton. Just trying to make it a little girlier. Voices aren't really my thing, as you can probably tell.
It's all right. She does
nothing. Wait, how do I get there? Oh, I gotta go up here.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
I can't believe this is an actual main story quest. This is such a side quest thing. Very fetchy. Very talk to people and get back to me.
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. Dismissed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Arthur's Rest.
That's brilliant! Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Breath of Earth reduces wind-up cooldown by 3 seconds. Wind up. I'll have to check what skill that is.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Visit the infirmary. Oh, new side quest. Look at that. You're in the same room, do no harm. The weight of command. Okay.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
What's up, Doris?
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
15 renown, not terrible. I'll do it for 15. Let me collect this one too. I just don't want to wait, because it's in this room. Do I activate the MSQ from that? Yep.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves? Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
This guy.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time, and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
Ah.
No. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblore like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Flower quest. Oh wait, do I want to prioritize that? Yeah, I can do that first. So that is how you remove the brand. Is that why Doris's face is like burned up? Like, was she one of the initial experiments on how to remove a brand and they got kind of like fucked it up? Because that would suck.
I'm feeling a lot better, thanks
Good.
to Taya's remedies.
She insists you rest. Yeah. What's up, Eric? You're sending me a pic on Instagram. Tell me. All right, let's see. This better not be your junk again, bro. I'll be pissed. Oh shit. That's nuts. So you're doing it. This is the thing. You ready? I'm excited for you. Responding. Everyone else that has it removed is beautiful too. She's just like, guess I'll go fuck myself then. Yeah. Good point. To new beginnings, my man. So you're going to stay with your friends? And they're a couple, right? You said, or they're just a couple of friends that you know.
What's everyone whispering about?
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
I feel like I'm never going to see you again, but you'll still have internet, so, you know, when I'm live, drop in. I want to know how it is. Plus, send me pics on Instagram. They're married and have kids. Oh, okay. Hopefully they have a big house. I'm not going to go in there yet. Hang on, so... Shoot, I'm curious, like, Clive has the same type of scar, maybe? It's just his hair covers it pretty well. Like, the shadowing. Because if you look at... Is Doris still over here? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like... I thought it was a birthmark at first, then I realized, no, they singed that shit off. I can't... Hang on, I'm trying to get him in good light. Wait, actually, can I do this? Hang on. See if I can zoom in. I don't know how to do this on PS5. I don't take pictures, usually. No. Alright. Thought I could zoom in. But yeah, it does... So maybe, that just looks like that on everybody. That sucks. So yeah, he's right. Even if you remove the brand, you're still gonna know that they're, branded. But that's cool, Eric. When... Wait, I didn't see, hang on. When do you leave? September 2nd. So that's what, 2 days? Holy shit. Can we talk personal here? Is that okay? Like, what does your family think of that? Just gotta get an even shittier face tattoo on top of the scar. Yeah, exactly. Like a line of teardrops. Alright, let's go elsewhere. Which one was this? Gather ammonia. Your dad is mad and your mom and brother don't mind. Oh, that sucks, man. Hopefully, he realizes it's just better opportunity for you. Sorry, bro. It's good that you're getting some support from your mom and brother and your sister, though. Where is this? North Reach. Which one would this be? Oh, this is 2. The Weight of Command. So this is the Dragonari. Let's do the flower one first. Hawk's Cry Cliff. Oh, we're very, very familiar with this area. It's where we were in the beginning.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
Stay away from these raptors for now. Herbs. I don't know if I could do this without causing shit, aggroing these fucking things. 1.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope
2.
it's the right one.
3.
Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
Alright, moving on. I don't have all the time in the world here. We got Starfield to play. In 6 days. Eric, tell your friends to buy a PS5 so you can stream more when you're there. I'm just messing with you. So you gonna miss Texas, man? Oh, they're right here. Thought they were in trouble.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking,
One Piece.
what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you.
Started watching that.
Heard anything
The
since
live
the
action
attack.
version.
She's been worried about you.
It's okay.
I sent a runner to the dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
All right.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Go. Ow. Oops. Did I dodge that? I did not. Gotta work on landing that. Titanic block. Going to bed already? Damn. Damn. Right up his ass.
Get him! You're finished!
Wait.
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Alright, looks like that's everybody. Back to Doris and Rodriguez. Good shit.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Little uns.
Sid, welcome back. I
Oh.
stole this from the dame.
I had to read that.
Not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Wait. Reduces rising flame cooldown time by 2 seconds. Rodriguez?
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
No trouble at all. I just used the non-existent stealth that's in this game.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy. But neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physiker's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Sweet. So I got 30 renown for that. Awesome. I wonder if I can buy anything. Or donate, if you will. Not yet. All right.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks. Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her.
Wait. Potion, high potion. I got everything I need. Okay.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories.
He fell down from a meteor. What else?
Cries,
How else do you get a dog?
Seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Torms?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf?
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Uh-oh.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
NOE. What's NOE?
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't
What
do
is
it
it?
without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to finish Kupka off.
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take a tour of the dungeon.
Bolts from the blue. Like, did I do capital punishment? Like, I feel like I'm missing certain... I did. Fire and ice. Oh, I see. Okay. Man, these things fly. These chapters. No wonder why they throw in so many side quests.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
On the table.
That'd be a problem.
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Oh, my uncle?
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy!
It's a great reaction.
Tap a cask and stoke the
Uncle
ovens.
Byron?
My favorite uncle is here.
Holy Empire of Sunbreak.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
This kid is so weird.
We must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of
He reminds me, you know what he reminds me of? Hang on, let me look it up.
with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the
Tully,
blessings
that's
of
it.
crystals go with you, Your Highness.
From Game of Thrones, Lisa Tully? Her son.
Very good.
Like, how mama's boyish she was.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments.
Robin the Teat Sucker, that's it, yeah.
The men of the Fist will not
I had to look it up, I forgot her
until the
name.
treaty is concluded.
But it was
Let us keep
Catelyn
the
Stark's sister, I
negotiations
think.
open, give them
Yeah.
time to gather what gold and trinkets they can.
The one who
once they
gets
deliver
pushed
that
out of the
which
moon
we
door.
demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Yeah, her kid. That type of relationship, it's
Your
cool.
Radiance, were Prince
Interesting.
Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan,
That would be pretty
it is
cool.
not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Stop cutting to that kid. I can't take this shit seriously. Oh my god. Did you get my text? I sent you a text. I think.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
Am I adding the redemption option to make the wife come in and play the game for 5 minutes? She will use that entire 5 minutes to delete all of my saves, I guarantee you.
May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true.
100% would save all your points to cash it in during the Dark Souls 2 stream. Oh my god.
Me, Dion.
That'd be hilarious. They keep cutting to this kid. He better be something like, I don't know. Somebody noteworthy.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Just jump down, Clive. See what he wants.
The little uns have been up to their... There's just one thing after another around here.
I love how you would skip Dark Souls 1, just make me play Dark Souls 2. That's hilarious. I would do it. It would probably kill me.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
In the middle of this Jack and Daxter redeem,
The
too.
good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful.
And he screwed me on that one because I have to play the entire trilogy because I redeemed Skyrim on his end. The guy who redeemed Jack.
Tales of your heroics in Rosalith,
And I feel like I'm almost done with the first game.
to learn the full truth of the matter, sort the fact from the fiction. So to
You always want the bad out of the way
You're
first.
working with the
That's a good
Guardians of the
point.
Flame to
You
evacuate
got
the
a
people
point.
of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
What is the order, in your opinion? Is it 2, 3, 1? No, sorry.
Please, come inside, Uncle.
I meant like worst to best. But let's say best to worst. 1, 3, 2.
There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added.
Skyrim is way more cool, to be honest. It's like a 200-hour playthrough. I know. He's been wanting to play it. Plus, I feel like he wanted to play Starfield too. So I was like getting him prepared. He doesn't have to finish it.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmatian
Where's the bet? Oh, I was doing the original, like just the trilogy, but this is cool too. So, Sekiro.
Puzzle has fallen into place.
You think Sekiro is the worst? Really? I'm sure you have your reasons, but I actually didn't mind that game. From the amount I played, I didn't beat it. Sekiro 2, Bloodborne 3, Demons 1, and Elden Ring.
Via its unguarded coast.
Elden Ring you like the best. A lot of people, that's like top of their list now.
Certainly her royal
Oh, we didn't
navy
put
is
Armored Core in
famed
there.
for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift
Einherjar.
and every bit as feared as the kingdom.
I feel like I've heard of that before. Einherjar.
A
Hayar.
fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why home to Drake's Fang? A place
Armor
rich
Core and you
enough
haven't gone
even
off to the good
conjure
start as of
magic
yet?
needed to
You started
mend his
6?
balance. But would that not
Or
entail
you
a
just meant like
arduous voyage
the
around
series
southern
from the
Cape?
beginning?
Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your
I haven't even bought it. I don't know when I will. Probably wait for it to be free
to load
somewhere.
him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends?
With
Reports
sick.
suggest
Oh,
they
so that's
made
what you're
not
playing
for the
currently then.
coast, but for the
Gotcha.
desert. And by
Everything
cutting
feels so
through the
slippery right
Velcro,
now.
a party traveling light would have Titan back
Yeah.
instead.
It's making dudes who don't normally rage like go nuts. Like Ko, he doesn't. He's known for like, you know, not really raging too much. He's pretty good at Souls games. And I was listening to a stream of his and he was screaming at his monitor. It's pretty funny.
So it was the Waludas.
What else was I watching? Moist Critical, I think I was watching the other night play it.
Now I think
It looks interesting. I just don't want to spend the money on it
a
right now.
little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
I worry for Uncle Byron if he's coming with us.
And how may I assist you today? Lord Byron Rossfield.
7 High Houses, Protector of Port Isolde, and your uncle.
I heard tell.
He was an adventurous soul and journeying alone. Will make a valuable ally.
Why?
What about Mid?
We met under curious circumstances.
Okay. I lectured in my lecture to call some notes and discovered Mid crouched under the lectern, sketching some design or other by candlelight.
Naturally.
But Mid being Mid, she refused to take no for an answer. All right.
Still.
Okay. I was asking for like kind of the, Cliff Notes version of that.
Allow me to educate you. Of course. Study it well, Clive.
Drake's Fang. One of Valstia's 5 remaining mother crystals located in the Dalmekian Republic. I'm like, it says, so this is the blue mother crystal. The one that we just saw. This will be interesting.
Very good.
Jolly good.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear.
All right, let's go.
With a little help.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert
Wait a minute.
Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's.
I'll wait until this dialogue's done and then I'll bring this up.
All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
I just got word that you could potentially pay $30 to upgrade your Game Pass 1 to Premium. And then you can get the, like, Starfield ahead of time. That's nuts. Then what's the point of Game Pass? The point of Game Pass is not to pay for it. Sticking to my guns. Alright, Uncle Byron, don't get killed. This could go either way.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Oh man, I worry for Uncle Byron. The Valkyrie Desert. Oh, I mean, just looking up Game Pass Premium. See what the hell that means.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Speaking of Game Pass, did you hear Volition gave Saints Row to Sony for PS Plus next month? So then they got shut down this morning. Yeah, I saw that.
To Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post did.
What else do they do? Red Faction, right? That game sucked. The new Saints Row. The older ones were pretty good. But they gave it to PS Plus in the sense that, like, standard level... Gearbox got a ton of layoffs too? Oh, shit. I still have to play through all the Borderlands games too.
Beyond the ruins.
Clive.
It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
This map is actually pretty cool. I mean, it's just a desert, but you know what I mean. Is that Saints Row game? That's the standard PS Plus, or is that like they just added to like Essential or Premium, whatever it's called? Do myself a favor and play Borderlands 2. Well, I played the first one. I played that one back in like 2014, 15. And I started to. I actually have 2 in VR also, in PlayStation VR. It came with it. But I never got too far. I do like the villain in that though, Handsome Jack. I think he's a cool villain.
You and I rode this way
But I dabbled in 3, like the multiplayer, with a buddy of mine, and we never like made it that far. So I own them all, and even I think the Tales of the Borderlands games.
You were so eager to beat
But yeah, I still got to beat 2.
whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell
Might jump
from
into
the
that
saddle.
at some point.
I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand,
Handsome Jack.
bawling like a babe.
He's such a dick. Chocobos do look like camelish at times, don't they? They're like chicken camels.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn?
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes, I expect that's right.
Think for Dalimil Inn? Sure.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalimil Inn.
Dalimil. Have I used this sword yet?
Heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Uncle Byron's also a world-class drunk. Look at that.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Oh, he left. Alright. Ashen steeds. Dude, I love when he puts the hood on. I don't know, he just looks like Shay Cormac from Assassin's Creed Rogue. It's nuts. Like the where you play the what the hell is it called? Templar? But you still act like an assassin? I don't know, it's weird.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full.
What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel.
Okay, Joshua's here.
You would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
5-hour lost judgment.
You must
500
agree
hour.
to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us.
Damn it, Byron.
Long way to go.
Hey, you.
You dropped something.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
The fuck?
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Useless. I'll just keep drinking.
Huh?
It's the outlaw. Take him.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Lane. Mortal blow, more like attempted murder.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine. Yeah.
$500.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
1 second. There's a couple things I want to do first. I need to... restart this really quick. There we go. And also I will be right back. Okay. That should fix the sinking issue. If there was a sinking issue, I don't even know. Riddle of the Sands. Let's go.
Plates and pots!
Plates and pots. These guys again?
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Good day, my lord.
Platinum sword? I think I'm good. Still drops my HP 16 points. There we go. Don't think I need this anymore.
Anything else I can take off your hands? Fare you well.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your homes.
But I didn't get one.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Rosita Diamond. Alright. There's only 2 people I can ask. Hopefully this one has a lead.
What do you want?
Or it is Rosita Diamond.
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Rosina Dalamil.
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
Was this quest destination nearby? I wasn't
Mommy,
in.
I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to tell you?
Sweet incense!
There we go.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furda knows.
Furda. Furda. You don't look sketchy at all.
Excuse me. Are you Furda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
All right. Not sure what Jill would think of that, but okay.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Hey, smoke if you got him, right? Enemies bested, yeah, but at what cost? I mean, they're not even half as powerful as Clive is. It's kind of unfair. Yeah, screw him.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
that isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
The Lock of Leisure. What's this guy doing? Oh, there's... Come at me.
Needed to a silken softness.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breadth of the Twins and beyond.
The finest
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Well, that'll depend.
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity?
I just don't understand why Sid...
Everyone knows
Clive
that.
can't, like,
Without it, you have
take out the guards guarding the south gate. He's taking out everybody anyway.
Exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them. Damn you.
That doesn't make sense. If I get rid of all the trouble in Dalamil, why do I need your help?
With vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Delamil.
Speak with the townspeople. What?
You rest, girl.
Oh.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Okay. Well, that's not very nice.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
All right.
Light, meat, and dark. Fresh from the grill. Get it while it's hot.
Once you go flat.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Maybe.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal.
I mean, they started it.
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
I love when I get blamed for shit that I didn't even start. That ruckus was started by those soldiers. And I just put them in their place. No big deal. Is it here?
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
How do we get over there? Try going this way.
Treat you. I need a drink.
Genuine cactor needles imported from across the sea. Just one prick and your little sparrow will sing. Nice.
Fucking men of the wrong.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream. Before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits. When I was a girl, I would wave to the boatmen as they set off on their long journey, and they would throw me sweetmeats.
All right, lady.
$1,000 gil for a meal.
How do we get over there?
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. The gate is closed by order of Lord Kupka.
Ugh.
How's a trader expected to take a
The handless Lord Kupka. Can't call it Chocobo.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to
Rendezvous with the soldiers in the desert. Alright.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Yes, they're my carpets have pride of place.
By going this way, then around. Yeah, that works.
Good girl.
Yeah.
Damn, Uncle Byron can ride chocobos too. Yeah, there's something down here. Probably nothing crazy, but... Kill bug. That's pretty good. Take it.
I'll take it from here.
All right.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about
Looks
the
like blue
clarity.
crystal something else.
But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
You could try.
Give me some!
It's not over yet, Uncle.
Good! I'm just getting warmed up.
Bride Chocobo. Or Ashen Steed, whatever they're called. Who cares? Cool.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
I guess not. I think it's gonna cut anyway.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
Greybush.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
He got me again.
Here, wear this.
Seal obtained. You accept the desert rose from Lubor.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Why I thought Rosina was a girl, beyond me, but whatever. Oh shit. He warg into the owl?
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Why did we cut out and cut back into that? That was weird.
My pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
There's side quests here.
I've never even forged a butter knife. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
The one and only.
My mind was elsewhere. I'm Saver, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks.
The baker.
Bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade.
The candlestick maker?
I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
All right, let's grind this pace to a halt.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
It would make a fine gift for you.
Needed to a silken softness, like
Hello.
a cloud with a crust.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Why is this a quest?
I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
I mean, it's common sense, I feel like.
Plates and pots, bowls and basins, everything I've worked for. All those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned.
Oh, this is the new
tied up in
quest.
this place.
I think I opened this one by accident.
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
25 renown, not bad.
It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Okay. Not prioritizing this. Out of the way. Out of the way, Greybeard.
Hanging lantern!
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fangyard at least.
Yeah, but what would be the point? With the mine still.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a
Turn to
revelation.
Sava.
Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Wait inside.
Sava, you're so far.
Silver platters, made from the stoutest stoneware. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
The most fragrant herbs
The finest fabrics, fresh from the...
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentice is no better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Search the Velcro. I have to do this too? I thought he was going to do it. Alright, we're saving. It was a good night. Sort of. Cool. And we're putting a pin in it.